just did. No, the device is charging. So, let me take this off before I forget to remove the label. It's always, that's why it's like white supremacy where, and as I've always stated in um in discussions, so white people make y'all hate each other to the point to where y'all can't have important conversations. My hair done waved up, y'all. I just got out the shower again. It's hot in Texas. So why people make individuals hate themselves to the point to where they cannot concentrate on their own backyards and they can't concentrate on how to rebuild. And that's what separates plantations who are basically brainwashed and severely indoctrinated. And this doesn't just happen from college. College might affect it when they're going to certain type of HBCUs, but for the most part, this is why black communities have always been separate from black plantations. YouTube and other social media, they're just seeing the aftermath of that separation. And it's always been like this for about 400 years, you guys. And that's why individuals who do not believe in black love or cannot, we're not saying black love is going to be perfect. You just look at white people and other people. Their love, their love isn't perfect. And people are also not saying you stick out anything because no, you don't. You stick out whatever you can handle, basically, or whatever. And other individuals can handle different things. But I am not that other individual, okay? And neither are a lot of women or men from the South. Like, I mean, instead of people like cheating, why don't y'all just go and build a huge community of whatever? I'm smiling y'all because it's disgusting. So this smile is not like, oh, I'm chuckling or anything like that. It's very disgusting. This has nothing to do with white supremacy. And that's why real research did not lean on white supremacy. It leaned on envy, jealousy, individuals wanting things that they cannot have, individuals wanting things that they absolutely cannot afford. Individuals want other individuals' lives, which are pretty much mediocre. This isn't no Dallas Cowboys, New Orleans Saints, like LeBron James they're rich. Are there individuals who worked hard their entire lives to black plantations? It make it seem as though people are rich. No, that would be your NBA players and your NFL players and your celebrities and your rappers, okay? Well, some of your rappers. My whole thing, y'all gonna see stuff sticking up because y'all, this is an impromptu. I'm just like, you cannot blame this self destruction on white supremacy or on the notion that white people do not want you to have anything. Maybe I ain't talking about God. Maybe a certain type of people who don't want you to get anywhere, but those certain type of people, you might can find them sitting on other types of plantations, basically. Because last time individuals checked, there's nothing like self-sufficiency or whatever. There's nothing like being able to pick yourself out of a rut. Pick yourselves up out of a rut. And a lot of individuals on the plantations, they still 400 years later and y'all still can't do it. Give me a second, y'all. You, and it's foil, okay? Saying furl, foil. I'm from New Orleans and I don't even speak like that. How people be saying orange and all the other stuff. No shade, but I grew up with too many other types of dialects in the home, so we pretty much spoke proper English. And I speak a combination of a little bit of slang. I don't know that much slang, and I'm from New Orleans. But shout out to you, son of a bitches who know it. But yeah, I'm sitting up there like individuals hate themselves. This is why we say self hatred is a motherfucker. Individuals hate themselves so much 400 years later, to the point to where they're focusing on what other people are doing, and that is why black plantations will continue to plantate. And then at first, yeah, people used to sit up there, and I told you this is gonna be random discussions. People used to sit up there and be like, why the hell, you know what I'm saying? People go to certain type of panels that's not necessarily, black. You know what I'm saying? I ain't making no excuses for it, but at least sometimes they can go to other it's not a podcast, y'all. They can go to other channels or avenues to have a little chuckle or something because look, chuckles are necessary, and so is social humor, basically, because with all of the toxicity, all of the debauchery that's glamorized, all of the degeneracy that's glamorized or whatever, not even people from the hood's glamorized, certain type of bullshit. Basically, y'all didn't come in with the intro. I just wanted to just be less chit, more chatter, full with a combination of discussions. So we don't know how they be doing it at Vlad. You ain't no DJ, so we ain't gonna keep saying DJ Vlad or whatever. And people be like Hotep, 12 Vlad, uh, everything, Vlad. But they failed to mention Stockboy Vlad. And this is something I said about 2 years ago. Popo Vlad, 12. I don't know if Vlad is the Popo, y'all. I mean, Popo Vlad, 12 Vlad, Detective Vlad, Inspector Gadget Vlad. That's part why he called himself an American director. You're Russian, sir. Um, Russian American, and Jewish. Yeah, Vlad is like Russian and Jewish too. Cause at first I was like, he giving off an Irish vibe, but I said no. I don't met Jewish people and real ones, not the fake ones y'all see prance around Bollywood. Those are not Jews. Jews have real businesses, okay? And so do black people and white folks, all right? Men and women, all right? So let's get that bullshit straight. That's why I be like, Jews own the media, whatever. Look, I would think real Jews want to take responsibility for this fake news clown shit. But we let individuals speak for themselves. So far, I have not seen I haven't seen Lear Cohen is a Jew. He's Jewish. I haven't seen, and he's tall. Nobody wasn't tripping about him wearing a mega head, right? And he don't even know how to fight, but they just know he's gonna, you know what I'm saying, do what the fuck he doing. It has nothing to do with politics. I think that was a good social experiment. We didn't see nobody try to charge him up, but we did see them trying to charge up black women and black guys who voted for Trump. But this is not about politics. This not about entertainment. LeBron, come here, LeBron. I know you got hot and you probably think people ain't gonna sit up there and call your ass out on bullshit or whatever. But this is not about the NBA, sir. Even Mike Cuban knows this. Oh, y'all, it's so much bullshit. Tell LeBron I said hello. Okay, we done teased him enough. We done dissing it. And no, LeBron does not live rent free in Trump's head. Okay, they're just two different type of men. All right, one is absolutely totally based, and he has enough fucking balls to say, "Black people, what the hell you got to lose or whatever? Turn the lights off. Let's go, whatever, to freedom." And LeBron twiddle his thumb and be like, don't nobody want no smoke with no China, but at the same damn time or whatever, we don't want any nation telling us what the fuck to do. But at the same fucking time, we don't want smoke with Russia or China. I'm just going to keep it real, okay? But I do domestic national security, okay? So we don't step on toes when it comes to foreign. We can't control nothing that happens off of American soil, basically. Please stop the unnecessary stupid wars, because y'all know we cannot bust a grape when it comes to China, and those are the powerhouses. So then that's just is what it is, basically. So, yeah, Trump was like they're trying to devalue they yen. Trump is a gangster. That's why I be trying to tell these hoteps in these two streets. Trump this is not about Trump. This is it still points back in a natural or organic origin is you. And I'm not talking to all of them in the YouTube streets or whatever. There are some pretty popular hoteps in these YouTube streets, and they're constantly like brainwashing their audience or whatever. But when Obama was trying to tell y'all nappy head niggas, take care of your kids, provide for your kids, it went from our president back is black You know that Jesus shit. I think that was Jesus. Until fuck Obama, whatever. And they been saying then when he went in the office, oh damn, what we gonna do now that Obama gone? Oh fuck, here comes this and that or whatever. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta check on my stuff. I mean, off the fan. All right, yeah, it went from our president's black, da, 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 but the minute that any type of POTUS try to, and you know, Sleepy Joe Biden ain't telling the niggas nothing. He'll really take his, I am grateful for the 3 strikes. So you should have been locking up them pedophiles, and them fucking 3 strikes should occur between, for pedophiles and the motherfucking serial rapists, boy. And y'all trying to say, get rid of the guns. Get rid of the gun. All we know is guns, God, and rifles. I mean, Bibles. We'll take that with a grain of salt because the Bibles is the devil's playground. This is not about that. So, and I don't discuss religion anyway. I believe in spirituality, and people who play with these tarot cards, they believe in climbing down deep dark rabbit holes into sunken places and writing checks that they ass can't cash, opening up dark portals. Basically, even individuals who do metaphysics know this shit, man. They know that spirituality does not come from flipping a tarot card. Not from New Orleans. But to each his own, darlings. Whatever you got to do to keep scamming your people. Now they ain't blue white people. We don't see white people in real life play with tarot cards. And if you play with tarot cards, stay the fuck the hell away from me. Let that karma kick your ass, basically. People be like, I'm a reader. No one is more divine and supreme than God Himself. And when God decides to give individuals, no matter the color and creed, a vision, because for some reason, Hoteps think just black people have like, oh, black magic or something. Like, it's not magic. Intuition, premonitions, visions, or whatever, dreams. And a lot of you motherfuckers don't even dream, truly. Mm. I slept a little bit longer than usual, like I always do on Sundays. So my voice, and that's not the reason why my voice raspy. It's raspy because I've been rapping in no Vlad. Nobody sit up there and have to. First of all, we don't have to pay for no beats. I appreciate like the promotional thing, but no, people know DJs or, but I don't even beg them for beats. And I used to know how to do beats. Apparently, people already know because they've heard it on the radio. Okay, so now that we got that out the way. But so we're gonna use Valade as a case study or whatever because he be having some cool people pull up to the channel, and no, I do not pull up with the mobsters, dog. Okay, individuals not gonna be like, oh, look, we people are gangsters and OGs. People, look, Valade, you can have those American hood tales, them Italian hood tales. Let me make sure the volume is turned down because y'all know I don't like to use individuals' brand, face, likeness, and all that other stuff underneath the star, sun, and the moon. I don't know, I thought for lad algorithms was gonna do some more chirping on Saturday. They said we shut down. What'd you do to your robots for lad? You just hit the button and it's like YouTube is shut down. There wasn't nothing going on in the YouTube streets, though. But so you know, John Sally is hilarious. But nobody don't want to hear no more Michael Jordan stories unless it's gonna come from the horse's mouth, and we know he's not going anywhere to speak about shit and whatever. Yeah, Mike is how you build greatness. I ain't saying he didn't have his ways, but yeah, sometimes he have to put you. He is very competitive. I keep saying it. And so are other people, whether they're on the court or off the court. They're intellectually competitive against themselves or the machines, not necessarily algorithms. Get out of my way. Now I heard of, you know what I'm saying, false flagging and semi censorship, but y'all taking it to a whole goddamn new extreme. And you know that why that occurs, you guys, right? Because if you have like a certain percentage of YouTube or other platforms for just like on their hotel plantation shit or whatever, the algorithms are gonna boost that debauchery and degeneracy up. They're gonna boost that hate yourself. That, you know what I'm saying. They're gonna boost that up or whatever. So when individuals are tuning in, it's hard for them to find channels who are more relatable to with their channels, and it's hard for That's why when you come across the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. You don't necessarily have to share it unless you share it with like-minded people, because people get triggered and be like, we're gonna flag the channel, whatever. Individuals on report channels that people sit up there and they absolutely do stuff that's illegal, basically. So, y'all know this plantation will sit up there and talk about the problems, as I've always said in every other episode repeatedly. But when you talk about a solution, oh, no, 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 Kevin Hart. No, no. That's a comedian, y'all. No, they don't want to talk about solutions, because then there won't be too much of nothing to really talk about except for how to, you know what I'm saying, maintain a relationship, or how to maintain a home, or how to, you know what I'm saying, maintain residual income, or maintain a real business, which most of them, these are scammers in the YouTube streets, okay? People have dealt and constantly deal with real businessmen or women, okay? So that's why it's so hilarious. And yeah, the plantations are gonna repeatedly start just keep talking about interracial relationship, which is, that should be none of their fucking business. They're gonna keep talking about, not every white person or whatever air. What is DJ Khaled? Is he Arab? That's neither here nor there. But not all of them like black people, or black, not I'm saying black women. And they fucks with black people, but they don't necessarily, they date what they date or whatever, especially based upon their tradition and how they were raised. But you do have a few. You have some Arabs that love black women. Yeah, they love black women. Yeah, I be wondering why them Arabs have a lot of kids. And you notice that I never brag. You know how some immature clowns will try to brag about their pack. Look, y'all. I'm not trying to be vulgar, but why you think them Arabs? Why you think they have so many kids? When you talking about Indians, those are not Arabs. We talk about what we know, whatever. When you talking about Indian people from India, no shade, but why y'all think they have so many kids? That's because a lot of them, I don't know the percentage, they're well endowed. That's why. All right. But yeah, they have to pick you. So when individuals, the Hoteps, talk about interracial, why do y'all care if it does not affect your black your, not even the population of plantation? See, that's what the problem, that's what the state and federal issue is. Y'all think y'all can sit up there and dictate and tell people, well, you know how they do with the celebrities. Oh, I don't want Ben Affleck to be with such and such. Or I don't, oh, that was a horrible example. I don't want the celebrity to be with such and, it's not up to you. It's on how they feel at that moment in time and space. And if they grow apart, they just happen to grow apart. So the same shit y'all see going around on YouTube, that's what people think they can do, just try to push or force. Nobody wants to be pushed or forced into a marriage. Nobody wants to be pushed or forced into a relationship. So let us know how that turns out, and we're gonna run it back and yield back to Mitch McConnell. We're gonna run and yield it back to Steve Scalise. We're gonna run and yield it back to the governors, and one is he's very shady. Governor Gay Inslee is Jay Inslee, but Governor Gay Inslee, and let us know how that turns out. It's some national bullshit, and it is a state of emergency only for the black plantations. And next time, do not bite the hands that feed you. I know I told y'all I'm finna get into John Sally, and I am. I'm just gonna get into it because this is no different than the shit that people see in the NFL or NBA, this and that, da 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 da. When mandate come and motherfuckers don't want you, it doesn't matter the gender. Just move on. Stop trying to hold on to people who do not give a fuck about you no longer, especially when you are a fucking serial cheater. And individuals didn't even give you a chance to be a serial cheater. They left your ass when you came up pregnant, you fake peach. And no, I don't want to be a vegan, Tasha K. I don't want to be a vegan. Tasha, I'm teasing her. They premiering. I'm on those premieres saying veganism is how you beat cancer. That's not how individuals beat cancer. Veganism is quite low key detrimental to other individuals' health or whatever, because they still need the basics from the food groups basically. So there's some hierarchies and levels to this or whatever, but this is why individuals are investigative journalists, freelance in comparison to celebrity reporters, basically. But no shade. I just wanted to point that out because there is some hoes in the fake peaches house, Kenya. You want them jerkins? You want the jerkins, girl? I got some. There's some hoes in ATL and they can't bust a grape. Talk about send up their bad girl. We'll take Bad Girls Club to a whole different, entirely new extreme. And they could bring their baby daddies too. So they should have listened to my Obama back in the day. Take responsibility and accountability for your own sperm and seed. Has nothing to do with white supremacy. You heard Elf Ear. You heard it from him first. You heard him from him. Trump like, well, look, white people doing things. We ain't saying white people don't have these issues, but for the most part, white people and other groups doing what they supposed to do. So why you think Trump didn't touch certain type of fucking social ills or issues? Because he probably just want to see how the plantations are going to get defeated once again, like they always do for the past 400 years. Especially when you think that you are entitled to other people's money, other people's mineral rights, other people's penny wealth. And we call it penny wealth. Y'all remember the penny stock or whatever. Yeah, all that. And sheep and zombies don't understand the conversation, but if individuals understand real science, real biology, real DNA, real psychology, real sociology, real human behavior, real behavioral sciences, yeah, that one. And we're still waiting to see if envy and jealousy is in that DSM. You will see kleptomaniacs or whatever, and you'll see all these sugar-coated terms like sociopaths. Like, look, we don't care what these hoteps and these hoes want to be. We're just telling them they better move, bitch, and get out the way, basically. So, and I think it's cute. I think it's cute to have a plant. I've never seen so many individuals, so many grass monkey, gremlins, monkey pox, whatever, with such a low IQ. But anytime you tune into certain low vibrational frequencies, which I do not suggest that you do, whatever, that's why we've done the research for you. We know individuals who want, well, know of certain type of influencers or YouTubers who want the best for their audience and subscriber, and those who do not want the best for their audience or subscribers will belittle them, berate them. Y'all be thinking the Karens go hard. But rate them. And no, we're not interested in TTO, but we're not interested in that. Y'all be thinking the Karens go hard or whatever. Look at what they do to each other in these YouTube streets. It's like, well, all of y'all do it too. Individuals do not say that. We tell the clowns and the hoes to be grateful. We tell these thoughts, the hoes, the clowns to be grateful, sitting on a plantation. We tell them, do not worry about who other people vote for. Do not worry about, stop pocket watching other individuals and worry about your own plantations and worry about your own backyards. No, they steady want to see what's going on in white America. White America still, for the most part, thriving, whether they in the rural areas or in the fucking suburbs. And same such for black people. You would think some of these motherfuckers grew up in the hoods. They didn't, you guys. Some of these individuals who be on that self-hate and that black supremacy, that black extremism. We're not gonna say so. It's extremism, that radicalism, and it's the difference between being pro-black and being radical. You have individuals who are radical. You have them locking women up in the dungeon, y'all. And they want to say, Scooby-Doo, look at Candy. No, we're going to look at these hoteps who are basically, they raping women. Because if you say no, and even if it's 10 of y'all in the bed and someone, all it takes is for one person to say no. These hoteps are holding people against their will and as hostages, but they try to convince their hostages that it's white supremacy. Make it make sense. But I told you, I have a mouthful today or whatever, full of random discussions, basically. Oh, and I'm starting to see, I see how I just make love when it comes to politicians. You know, you have some that, well, you got many who are attractive. So just look at it from that perspective. Or you could take it back to high school or grade school. It's like, I'm guessing that unattractive individuals are starting to realize that, hey, this is the only selections in pool that we have to choose from. So maybe that's why they're so focused on people who date outside of their race. I believe in the human race. Maybe that's why they have so much smoke for people who are rich, like NFL, NBA, da da da. Oh, y'all need to be giving back. They can give back however they choose to. We choose to give back directly to the people. All that cutting a check for big organizations, none of that. You got individuals talking about a food shortage, but y'all motherfuckers out here banging it up. And that's why y'all don't really see too much any. I used to eat in front of the camera. Y'all don't see me do that too much. Cause what if it's someone in the YouTube streets that's literally hungry or can't afford? Don't just be wildly donating to these scammers. That's why I'm mukbang. You just see them with them snow crabs, shrimp, all kind of stuff. I'm not even thinking for a second because the sheep and zombies don't think it's somebody starving out there. Meanwhile, they're just living big off the hog, y'all. But these are the same obese whales who some of them probably confined to beds who try to talk about other people eating chitlins. Baby, please stop. Please get off the gas. Yeah, please get off the gas. Yeah, I don't know what other people had to I don't know what other people had to do for beats or whatever. People definitely ain't sitting up there devaluing themselves, not for a beat, baby. I ain't even press play because I'm not interested in it, basically. So Irv Gotti can go and play with Nelly, basically. Mr. Underlay, ooh, E-I, oh. Yeah, we don't play them low vibrational games like that. We're not calling Nelly low vibrational, but Irv can go and play. He just came from the drink champs. Yes. Y'all see me doing? I'll be being funny. You see that texture of that hair. Um, I'm being something popped in my head. Doja Cat popped in my head. People like, why she can shave whatever she wants to shave. She can say for people cares that she want need be like, who cares? And please don't do that, girl. Like, well, do it, but anyway, so y'all, but yeah, it's like so much foolishness and this shit they cannot blame on like white people or whatever because it's coming out the horse's mouths. And I sometimes I be, you know how I be like, shut the fuck up or shut up and dribble. Sometimes it takes for you to shut the fuck up so you can see the bigger picture. So that's what others do. So individuals are like many little case studies. People don't write about them or whatever because they're not worth writing about. But as far as trying to get a real understanding as to why individuals are, in the lowest place, this is probably the lowest place black plantations have put themselves in. It's very disgusting. And individuals can want to complain all day long, but this is what they rarely tell you. Majority of individuals who complain about white people or the Karens or the this or the that or the coons or you know what I'm saying, any other type of individual, they hardly even encounter these types of people, no matter the color and or creed. So they feel as though if they're too good to work at McDonald's or they're too good to work at Sears or hey Mitch, Mr. McConnell, or they're too good to work at Burger Street, or they're too good, then when individuals do make it, oh, now y'all gotta give back, says who? And some of these individuals do not come from the projects. Make it make sense. The individuals that want to complain, a lot of them do not come from what we call the jets. And they still whine and complain and all the other stuff. Some of them are able to sit up there and live in a country, you understand? Team Rob, Carolinas. So does Congress, and I choose to use Mitch because he's more, you know what I'm saying, down to earth a little bit. Nose might be up there, but a little bit down to earth, little social disconnect or whatever. Does Mitch McConnell in Congress thinks it's fair for individuals who busted their asses off, started off at NOPD Police Department as a clerk, as an intern during the Reagan era? You know, they were saying trying to put people back to work who were on welfare, getting about $60 or $100 a month. Does Mitch think it's fair for individuals like a Dacre Wilson? He hit a $300,000 promissory note lick. And don't worry, Mitch. Some of it's been they got one more check to write. Basically, who is they? That's why people don't discuss those issues, Mitch. And that's why they getting all catty or whatever, talking about a Jay Morrison. I don't give a fuck about a Jay Morrison. I don't give a fuck about a Tony the Closer. See, those are not our issues right there. But individuals did speak on it to warn people about, you know what I'm saying? Protect your land rights. Make sure you are truly investing in something real that will yield a real residual income and or return. Basically, anyway, Mitch, do you think it's fair for individuals to feel entitled to OPM and other people's money, their extension, their lines of credit? Do you think does the people who worked at Sears back in the heydays, Mitch, started out in OPD as a clerk, okay, as an intern, all right? Then did nursing at one of those little trade schools back then, you know, when they're testing pilots. And obviously the trade school did work. Nursing wasn't the passion. Do you think other individuals get to just be like, oh, nice little property. I think I not want to buy it, Mitch. No, they wanted to steal it. And then we said over individuals, whatever, you feel me, over there gangsta bitch. Because we're from fucking New Orleans. And we've never seen no property theft like this before. So when these sheep and zombies are talking about foreclosure, a fake foreclosure on whom? On individuals who truly could not afford the property? On individuals who actually inflated their income? Please, darling, we do not belong in that pool nor that cluster. And thank you for asking, Mr. Jordan Peterson. He's the clinical psychologist, y'all. I'm speaking to Mr. Mitch McConnell. Do you think it's fair for individuals who flip burgers at Burger Street and who worked at Sears until they got their first big break? Do you think it's fair for individuals to feel as though those type of people are rich because they worked their asses off for over 30 years, Mr. McConnell? Of course you don't. And this is why this is not a GOP problem. This is a problem about entitlement, and I don't think the sheep and zombies have learned a lesson. So do we have to keep do we have to keep exhibiting strengths, basically? I know, Mitch, if individuals spoke out and just show how evil these degenerates could just feel so entitled to other people's money, I know the nation would cry if they heard her stories. Meanwhile, the thoughts, the whores, the wannabe, we don't care what that whatever that Jezebel wants to be. You're not entitled to nobody's house, darling. This is the red state of Texas. You're not entitled to a freaking dime. You're not entitled to none of that shit. We're speaking about someone who wanted to play house, y'all. Y'all not gonna get it until I decide to sit up there and really break the story down. Ariane Curry from Mistress Where, darling. So this that plantation shit. Mitch was like, I'm confused. Yeah, Mitch. So she's seeing a house and thinking, oh, so since she's da 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 da, oh, she could picture herself in the house, bitch. And not if you don't, and not if you want to be the burning bed, bitch, because this is not your shit, and it's definitely not his shit either. So when we hear certain individuals, Team Robert Perkins, speak about individuals' property and all that, we're like, we can't relate to that part. A prenup for what? Because what you walk in this bitch with is what you will be walking out with, no matter the gender. You see how that works, LeBron? I was going to say Bronny, not you, Bronny. We got more coming behind you, and this is why black youth are important, sir. You're not the only one that's important. No, black youth are important as well, whether they come from the hood or the suburbs. Thank you, Ronnie, and good luck. I know LeBron was like, dang, we really could. Look, LeBron, I told you, boys, you NBA, NFL dickheads, we don't need your voice. That's what made Trump so magical or whatever, because he said, fuck that teleprompter, and he allowed the people to speak for the people, by the people, we the people. Our stories, our testimonies, our trials, our tribulations, our growth, not the victimization, our survivorship, our stories. Relate like this. Ooh, so many. We don't know to go the route of Lifetime 6.0, American Greed, relate. I mean, it's so many directions we can go with this. Like Wall Street wannabes, like big bank gonna take little bank again. I mean, there's so many directions we could go. We could go Why Women Kill with Mark Cherry. Don't worry, season 3 is never streaming, you guys. And Paramount Plus, that CEO, sir, kick rocks. I'm not even gonna say it. Kick rocks, sir. He sat up there and came, well, we're thinking Paramount Plus is moving in the direction of Trevor Noah. No, individuals can get that right here on the right here in these degenerate side of fucking YouTube. And that's why we tune into certain type of YouTubers who are on, you know what I'm saying, in the making, and certain type of influencers who just make, you know what I'm saying, the American people laugh. Now, me, I'm no comedian or whatever, and no, I don't want drunk Uncle DL Hughley. I don't know. And I say that, y'all, because yeah, Hughley said he suffered alcoholism. I hope he's on a road and a journey to RTS, road to sobriety, Mitch. Mitch was like, I know, Scooby Dooby Doo, Mitch, but it's alcoholics in these YouTube streets who are black, and all they do is talk shit and be talking about Diggaling and talk. Diggaling can't pay no damn bill. Diggaling can't pay no high rent. Diggaling can't pay no high mortgage. Well, some people mortgage. Look, mortgages not all people mortgages are not high, y'all. I'm gonna just put that in the air or whatever. But it is. I'm a joker sometimes. But yeah, it is high when people live in apartments. It's skyrocket. So eventually, it's probably gonna take the politicians. They're gonna have to do something about it because the developers are out of control. And we know they're probably coming from fucking California or whatever. When y'all are thieves too. Some of them. They be trying to take how. Oh no. Like Ted Cruz said, you want it, come and take it. People are burning our house down, literally something that they put money into. Not what the sheep and the zombies did, burning down police cars and burning down people's businesses, what they didn't put money into. But when people put money into something, they have the right to destroy it. If individuals are trying to steal it, no, Mitch, it didn't go to there because, like I said, the banks cut the check. We don't talk about that. Yes. And then, one more check, 20,000. 20 more thousand. That's all you thought it was big old numbers. No, about 15, 20,000. Individuals will take that just so individuals can move on with the rest of their mediocre lives. Yeah, Mitch, it's been a long road from 3344 Pleasure Street to NOPD clerk as an intern and 2 years for many years to Burger Street to when they want to know, Mr. McConnell, I yield back to Congress. Well, with the important stuff, because it's Sunday. Normally, I sit up there and I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not finna discuss this, but I did want to just mention this. So when Monday comes, we have a lot of shit to discuss behind the scene. And when we can discuss it right here in these YouTube streets. The shipping zombies don't pay attention to equity. They don't pay attention to you know what I'm saying, ownership and land rights and mineral rights. Mitch, no. They don't pay attention to the stocks and the bonds and the this and the that and the envy and jealousy, Mitch. That's what it boils down to. All right. That's all they need to know in DC, because DC is crumbling. Maybe part of Sodom and Gomorrah needs to crumble because it has nothing to do with politics, and these are bipartisan efforts, which is why when we seen the Data Act, we thought it was gonna snap these motherfucking, these sheep in place, and they're like, no, fuck the federal government, fuck the police, fuck the 12s, fuck DOJ, fuck the FBI, and fuck the taxpayers, and fuck y'all too. They're very bold, Mitch. Who are they? Scooby Dooby Doo. Tia with a number of motherfucking aliases. She got about 10 of them. She's hiding out there in Georgia. Who else? Yeah. Hey, Michelle, ATL, and Brown. You didn't know y'all got fugitives? T.I. tried to tell you. And then you got the Kedrick, and he can't go back to Kedrick or Mount Pittman. Can't go back to Mississippi, because if you do so, it's not going to end well for you in the deep red states, you little 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10-time felon. Meanwhile, other individuals are sitting in here and go over all that time, and they ain't even do some type of crime. And for the ones who did, okay, do your time or whatever. But when you want to be like a catch and release, by 50 times, no, the 3 strikes affected motherfuckers ain't Angola. Make it make sense. I prefer for y'all to deal with the pedophiles and the rapists, but no, that's too much like right. That's what Canizero said. That's too much. He was pissed off when he was released. That serial rapist released. Canizero was like, come into the office, not me, somebody else. And he was like, tigers never change their stripes, so that basically meant you need to protect yourself, is what the DA said. Now, I ain't Canizero. I would have been like, he need to be without breath, basically. You heard me. So, yes. This is America. This isn't Russia, so they're a lot more lenient when it comes to pedophiles and serial rapists. They believe catch and release, put them back on the street, and that's why real gangsters and OGs are important. So are the hoods. The white people been like, we've been ready with our rifles to protect our young ones. We know. Meanwhile, Black Plantation be like, shh, don't tell nobody. Shh, don't tell Urban PD, because they ain't gonna give a fuck, because this motherfucker who wanna fuck a little 13-year-old, he can't call the police. Scooby Dooby Doo, Sean. Now that's the book of Sean over there on Flop Soul, and they got that name from ATL and Michelle Messy Ass Brown in Atlanta. How you doing, girl? We're doing okay out here in the deep red state of Texas. Yeah, thanks for asking. I know y'all keep saying y'all thought you was gonna get to John Sally. I am, and we're gonna discuss the Deshaun Watson bullshit as well. Make it make sense. And we're not saying that we say that everybody had a role to play. And we hope that Sean and other individuals who came before, and hopefully none of you dickheads will come after him in the NFL. We hope you learn a fucking valuable lesson about these hoes. Fucking happy ending massage. And that's not what it's called, Mr. Sally. Let's get back into this, y'all. It's gonna be so random and sporadic, because we gotta run some circles around these sheep and zombies. Because it couldn't have been one of my homies. Because everybody had a role to play or whatever, but this is with these hoes and thoughts, because this is with the NBA. See, I be look, Tony Gaskins, he be sugarcoating shit. That's why I gotta curse like a sailor. You already know some of these hoes and thoughts really wouldn't even fuck with you if you didn't make it to the fucking pros. This is what we know. And this is not to take any heat nor no light off of individuals or whatever. Oh, he brushed up against you, darling, huh? Like what? Oh, like this. He brushed up against, oh, like that? What would you do if you guys were the jury? Anyway, grand jury already fucking sit up there and cleared individuals. So now it's the civil. And we're not saying that we haven't looked over all the fucking evidence. We haven't seen, and look, We want some like evidence. But let's get back to these NBA, NFL players. This is why it's important for you to always have a third party in the room. And if individuals, I'm too uncomfortable to have a third party in the room, then you're too uncomfortable to get some money, man. A happy ending massage. Look, this would white people should know what it is. It's when you sit up there, you go to a massage parlor or whatever, or you getting a service. It could be it could be a service for anything, and it has a happy ending, meaning that individuals will either reject or accept your advances, or they will flirt with you and see if you're gonna take the bait. Cause sometimes they be having those Johns and those pimps or whatever. So if you got people running around saying, that girl on Tasha K said, no, I ain't never tell nobody that Shine was you said that you double back and said you did tell somebody that he played football and you didn't know who he was. But other people, when you said his name, knew who he was for sure. And no, I've never met him. I've met others like him. Okay. But yeah, we're not dismissing anything. We're just saying 66. I told y'all, and I've broken that story down before. Maybe it's in the archive. Maybe it's been false flagged or something like that or whatever. But yeah, that interview can be torn up into complete stress, whatever. But a happy ending massage is when they sit up there, whether you're rich or not, because you know you got people in the YouTube streets that'll go to a massage parlor or whatever, hire somebody to massage them, and they know what they really want. They want to be served or whatever. But getting a masseuse to do it probably is a little bit cheaper than paying a prostitute. And we don't know what you hoes making these days, because you hoes in these frivolous ass lawsuits, y'all gonna put these hoes destroy themselves, y'all. I keep telling you, the thoughts in the hoes, the wannabe back page, the wannabe fucking what do y'all call it now? We from back page to nice motherfucking mid fucking level fucking stop OnlyFans. And then you got the fucking clowns on OnlyFans. Nobody wanna see your dick. I'm not paying to see no dick. I don't want to see free dick in a club. Back in the day, I want to see your dick for free in a club. Business is business, man. And you know, sometimes it's hard for individuals such as athletes. It's hard for them, LeBron James, to meet individuals who are not going to try to fuck over them. This is why it's important for them to at least keep one or two gangsters or OGs in your fucking circle now. No, I wasn't in their circle because my homie, I told you my homie, yeah, that's one. This is why it's important. Where are their handlers? Where are at least one or two of your homies? Don't be like, oh yeah, we're gonna take the whole entourage. No. Whoever rode with you from your struggles to you getting injured, to you have to sit up there and go to rehab, to you roll with just all you need is one or two niggas. The rest of that would be called security, professional security. You don't need to roll with 15, 20 niggas unless only two of them niggas is your real fucking homeboys to the fucking end. Your friend to the end. Who's giving these niggas pep talks? Because you see, Deion Sanders is all taken up because he's coaching now. What are you motherfuckers going to do to protect your fucking careers? To protect your legacy? To fuck the embarrassment, get embarrassed. No, that's what these hoes want. They do not think you're going to stand on your own 10 toes and 2 feet to speak against this bullshit. And people sit up there and take that. What would you do if this is somebody that you guys knew, whatever? Would you just look at it, oh, it's this versus that, or would you make it make sense? Oh, I feel uncomfortable the first time, so you know, if I feel uncomfortable the first time, gotta go. I heard she was trying to play free strike show out. Oh, I feel uncomfortable the second time, but I'ma just still they trying to sing. Oh, I'ma be like, gotta holler. I feel uncomfortable, gotta holler. And no, I did not fucking massage anybody, DJ Vlad. I know how these hosts operate. They've been doing this in school. That's why I told you when that big ass bitch. I said, you better break up with this bitch, cause your ass finna go to the fucking pros. Trying all these niggas to break up with. These hoes don't mean no good. They cannot go where you are going. Leave these hoes behind, and then you're probably gonna have a better litter to choose from. Somebody who's not just fucking with you because of simply because you finna go to the pros. Give me a second, y'all. So, not all these hoes. These hoes can't go where you're going. That bitch was big. I thought that bitch was gonna try to fight me. She walking down the hall. Who told him to break up with me? He's finna go to the pros, bitch, and you can't go where he's going. And that bitch was ugly. Bitch, pretty girls only. But yeah, who's teaching you little young fresh? We call them fresh fish. Newbies. Who's teaching these jocks, LeBron? LeBron said, I'm in the NBA. I don't care because this happens in the NBA and the NFL. Who's teaching these little boys with these lucrative contracts how to protect their investments, how to protect themselves? Y'all don't think for a second, and I'm not saying that particular one who was on the Tasha K experiment or show, I'm not saying that, oh, yeah, da-da-da. I'm just saying that all the shit is not making any sense to me. And it's not making sense to other people. People was eating her ass up. Oh, it take 3 times, not once, not twice for you to feel uncomfortable to leave. Yeah, make it make sense. And that's just used as an example case study, basically. But when it comes to who is going to give, and I know that you dickheads are getting some type of prep talk because you better listen to your fucking coaches. I don't give a fuck if they white. They've been through this before. They have been through this before. John Sally says, I'm turning down happy ending massages or whatever. Y'all can sit up there. Y'all better roll with what you know, basically, or whatever. Roll with people who's gonna fuck with you. Not because of your stupid ass, flashy ass cars. Not because of your fucking stupid Rolex watch. Not because of that fucking bad ass fucking whatever cars y'all rolling these days. Back in the day, I used to roll other shit or whatever. And other shit is a lot cheaper than the Maseratis and fucking all kind of Hellcats. Y'all ride so much shit, I can't keep up with it. And neither, I don't even want to try. And I say keeping up with all the fucking names and shit. Oh, y'all. What are we gonna do with these boys? It's like, I'm grown. No, y'all are little boys underneath MJ, underneath Kobe, underneath LeBron. What are they gonna do, y'all? And these hoes probably like, oh, people don't want to be embarrassed. People well past, I don't want to be embarrassed anymore. So they're learning how to stand up for themselves. Oh, if you don't give me this the wannabe pimp or whatever, because sometimes they don't even know this hoe might have a fucking giant or a pimp. Go and get that fucking money from that nigga. Niggas meaning athletes, basically. Athletes. And then she'll be like, oh, I'm a blah, 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 whatever, drop hints or whatever. I know you don't want your career destroyed. I know you don't want that embarrassment. You don't want to be embarrassed in front of your parents and embarrassed in front of your children or embarrassed in front of who knows X, Y, and Z and embarrassed in front of your coach and embarrassed on national media. Well, in national media. So you better give me that settlement. Well, those times are over, boys. Those times are over. Those times are over. You see Robert Kraft handle that shit like a fucking gangster. Look, if you're gonna suck a dick, and I don't know everything about that story, I'm just using this in here, I don't give a fuck. So a hoe suck your dick and you're gonna get this hoe unless you don't force these hoes to suck your dick. It's too many professional superheads out here. Look, you gonna pay a fucking what these hoes be wanting these days or whatever. They ain't entitled to zero. You're gonna pay a hoe $2 or $10 million or $5 million settlement for sucking your dick. I think you can get a cheaper fucking blowjob with us. I ain't gonna say with some average whatever they call themselves. What, sex workers? I ain't gonna call them whores or whatever, because they can label themselves, basically. We're not getting into all that, but yeah, make it make sense. These hoes think that their mouth is so super, you know what I'm saying, super fragile, casualistic, expialidocious to where their blowjob is worth $5 million. What do the people think? And we know it's gonna be sourced like this because you can pretty much predict whores and you can predict these hoes. And I keep telling y'all that it does not take rocket science nor to see any type of fake files. You can predict these hoes. Then she's like, well, some of them dropping their lawsuits probably because they know that they don't stand a chance. And individuals do not have to harass people. There is not going to stand up and, oh, so it took you 10 blowjobs before you just finally say no. Oh, did he do this to you? No, he didn't do that. I was just doing that. And come on, make it make sense. Where is the Wine Watson's fucking attorneys? Where are the fucking attorneys? And we're not giving him a pass if you. But see, this how they be tripping people up because if individuals start acting like you hoes don't be on shit, if everybody's sitting up there having a good time, nobody sees you, you want to get down, both of y'all are, you're going, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. Stuff happens. And y'all know that people can regret doing something because it might make them feel dirty at the end, especially if they're not fully attracted to people and they might just feel nasty. That does not give you a right to falsely accuse guys. And we're just going to put it out there. We know what came out the horse's mouth during that interview, and we saying that it was two stuff that makes sense. Even the chat was like 3 times. Oh, then the owner, the massage parlor owner, kept pushing certain ones on him, but he didn't want them certain ones. We take all of that into account, y'all guys, but it takes for individuals. As I've told you already, the grand jury already said this is a no-go. It's too many holes in the story, so they didn't want to waste their fucking time with it. So now there's like, well, what about the civil suit? What about it? If I was his attorney, I'd be eating all the shit up or whatever. And if you're gonna sit up there and meet with the attorney. The attorneys, they're not going to intimidate you either. You're going to lay down enough evidence and then they're going to consult with their client. Do either one of y'all remember what happened? And if you feel as though, not even feel, if both parties believe that, wait, maybe something happened that was out of line, but we both have a role to play in it, then you decide whether or not someone should be compensated for it. But you couldn't pick up the phone and dial 911 immediately. Oh, well, I was forced to do this. Was you forced? Well, no, but I felt as though just because they were athletes that I had to do that. So you come walk out the door any other time and you're outnumbered. Two individuals are outnumbering one athlete. We know that men have more strength and can be stronger than women. 2 individuals outnumber one athlete. And that's why it's important for individuals such as athletes and celebrities. If you're going to sit out there and begin massages or whatever, get a private masseuse. And if you're going to get a private masseuse, have a third party in there. And if they're uncomfortable, fire them and hire somebody who's with the fucking program, basically. Then she's trying to embarrass him. Oh, he wanted his anus massage. I'm checking the he want his anus like massage or whatever. First of all, you don't think she's in a breach of, first of all, do they sign any type of contracts? And if they do not sign them, you might want any type of worker to start signing contracts or whatever, because if you cannot speak about I don't care who the client, I don't care if the client is Jeff Bezos. You cannot speak about your client's fetishes or what they like to have you do when you're massaging them, because that would be a breach of fucking contract. You can't go doing that. And I'm pretty sure oh yeah, child, he want his anus like he's supposed to be embarrassed. I'm saying that look, y'all, whatever floats people boat, that's their boat or whatever. But she want now you thinking he gonna pay you because you saying now that he want his ass crack massaged. But she didn't even say nothing. He wanted his what? Because when you're in court, you can't be like, no, we want to see the words on the transcript. Did he want his ass crack massage? Did he want you to play with his asshole? What exactly did he? Because we're not going to stay. No, the jury would not know. The grand jury knew to throw that shit out, though. And once again, we're not making any excuses, but I don't even know what's Deshaun Watson IQ, but when he's talking or whatever, you can tell, like, dude, You know, y'all can program people, not program, but people can really think, oh, did I really violate or hurt? Then they can start self-doubting themselves and stuff. And y'all, it's just too much. Would you want your tax dollars to be wasted with this bullshit? Whether it's fucking, not, it's no criminal charges, civil, and I would say absolutely not. But like I said, get with the fucking attorneys. I don't know who is attorney, your attorney, sir. It needs to be some type of meeting. If it's 66 or whatever like that, you're gonna think that those stories are not all gonna match and be the same. For one, people like it must be true because all the stories match. I mean, if you have individuals probably snooping and doing all kind of stuff for every single story, it depends. Each case studies varies. But if every single 66 story sound exactly the same, people are gonna look side-eyed and be like, because individuals who have who know about, I ain't gonna necessarily know about, individuals who study certain type of crimes or whatever, they know that individuals who are perpetrators are not always going to move the exact same way, basically. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Because when you're speaking about that, you got to get into all types of criminal, you got to get into the profiles and behaviors and the occurrences and events and all that other stuff, whatever. So if it's anybody in the YouTube streets that like to take that over, you're more than welcome to take that part over. We're speaking about these happy ending. No, it's not a happy ending massage. It's you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You do something for me, I'm going to do something for you. That's what it's called, basically. That's what it's called. So call a spade or whatever. And no, we're not making excuses. And we know that some athletes can't absolutely be dickheads or whatever. And we absolutely know that if individuals are paying all this money to have girls or whoever party with them, whether it's the girls or the guys party with them, you might want to do something strange, but you probably feel played when you don't get changed. Are they in the wrong? Absolutely not. Because you're not entitled to anything unless you have prior arrangements and or agreements. Hey, we're gonna party, da 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 da, whatever. I know you like to da 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 whatever. You have to make those arrangements before any type of I'm gonna get flused out occurs. And why they thinking, oh, business gonna, y'all better stop. Y'all better listen to your coaches. How do you think other athletes survive? Not even scandals, just no. Oh no, we're not touching that with a motherfucking 10-foot pole right there. Especially if these hoes on the back ends can have some like a fucking wannabe pimps. Go and get that fucking athlete's money. Get that little punk ass nigga's money. Get that educated lame's fucking money. Fuck that nigga. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Be thinking, oh, all that glitters isn't gold. Bitch might in fact be cute. The plastic might in fact be cute. But is it worth having your career destroyed over some motherfucking lies, rumors, and fucking false allegations? Those are the important questions to beg. Basically. All right, you guys, and we're not finished with this. We want to still get into this some more. We want to get into it some more because it's gonna be a lot of individuals. You're gonna be a NFL superstar. You're gonna be an NBA superstar. Whatever. You have to learn how to protect yourself, and you're not always gonna have the handler. That's why I tell my homeboy, go and play. Like, get your wings. I know if any shit like this would have pulled, first of all, it would have been, nah, you're not going to have anyone come around you in your presence without having a third party there. And if the whore bitch feel uncomfortable, then she's fired. Goodbye. Don't let the fucking door hit you, or the good Lord split you. Bye. And vice versa. You don't need a whole security as your entourage. Other than that, 1 or 2 motherfucking friends, or maybe 3. You can't expect 20 motherfuckers to be loyal to you when you're a professional fucking athlete. Alright? And I can't wait till where Draymond Green at. Where Draymond Green? Because that nigga is salty. Y'all niggas should be practicing. Is he still playing? I'm not sure, but I'm finna find out with his salty talking. Oh, Trump. This is bigger than Trump. Now, if y'all want to get on that football field and still drop in, give me 50, go ahead. Just don't say, oh, this for Bill. No. This is for civil rights and liberties for every man and woman, no matter the fucking creed. Drop and give me 50. All right? I love seeing them on their knees too, cause I'd have had my heels on them. Yeah, I would have went on the football field, put my heels red bottom. I don't wear no red bottom. I would name the heel. I would have put the heel on them and be like, drop and give me 50, Colin Kaepernick. Bye, boy. We do not want to see you. If you touch a foot back on the court, people are going to boycott and burn up their tickets and jerseys again. Enjoy your settlement and have a nice day, Colin. Bye. We got more important things to discuss. Like how these damn athletes, how are you gonna protect yourselves? And that does not mean running around being dickheads because then people are always gonna believe your story. No, it just means that you need to learn how to move different, basically. That's it. That's all. Let's see. 6%, you guys. 6%. Yeah, so a happy ending massage, it's not a happy ending massage. It's a massage that involves some type of you do something for me, which is give them extra money, and they'll do something for you. Like the massage parlor owner, she was getting a bulk of the money. Perhaps the girl might have felt played or whatever, and when she found out how much the one, she was like, "No, he was paying regular." Baby, you think a business owner is gonna shut down all of their entire business to get paid regular by a celebrity or athlete or you got regular type of rich people too? No, they're not. They're not going to shut down their business unless you have to pay them the money that they would be losing, and they'll go by prior projected sales basically, and that way they know how to charge individuals for shutting down their business. Then they can also charge them another fee on top of that for shutting down their bit. Stop playing with me, y'all. Stop playing. Stop playing. No, Valet, I don't do that shit. Yeah, let me know which athlete is ready to take a fucking knee when it's time for some. Are you ready for some football? Let me know, y'all. Let me know so we can be all over their asses. Power to the people. People don't want to see no tampon commercials. People don't want to see no other type of feminist commercial. Those are other that's for other realms. So much of women's right. Who's gonna protect the men and the little boys? They already struggling and struggling. Reading level is below 3rd grade, and it's not to take nothing from the black girls or whatever. We're just saying that let it be a separate issue. Now they could say where the tampon tax. Y'all see that's all out the window. Colin Kaepernick. Oh, we're gonna take a knee. No, where is the no tax for tampons and pads? Where's that tax? We ain't see it yet. Cause y'all niggas is your clowns just trying to disrupt the little tax free movements that women had going on. The little tax-free movements because this is why there are only 2 genders. You don't know what it feels like to have to put a stick of fucking tampon up yourself so you can stop bleeding. You don't know what it feels like to fucking bleed so heavy to where you need a fucking pad. You don't know. No, Kevin Hart, they don't know what that feels like. So if they get on a football field with that bullshit again or whatever, I say, look, girls, I say just beat them. He was like, what? Beat them. Put your heel on their necks and be like, we're not here for that shit. Girls like football too. But when it comes to any gender, individuals are not buying any type of salty bullshit story, bullshit. We're going to make some up to destroy their career, or we going to make some stuff up because I want to be a video vixen. I want to do this. Look, y'all better start getting your handlers, get your spiritual advisors, get your spiritual guides. Y'all niggas need something. You niggas need something. Okay, let's see. What the percentage do I have? Dang, it's already been 1 hour. I'm probably going to bless y'all with another hour with my cellar language. God forgive me, Nola Williams, my grandmother. Rest in peace. I love her so much. She had a goal right there. She had one little goal. I'm like, Grandma. She's like, I did this well before I just start. At least she's not a hypocrite. She was very strict too. So I got 4%. Yeah, John Sally, no, it's not a turning down. It's not a happy massage. Look, we're going to call a spade a spade. That's all I got to say about that. But I need to learn how to ask questions. Like, you say you're an American director, me too, but he don't even know how to ask any good questions. And we don't know who the hell this guy is right here. Give me some. Headlines. We don't need headlines. These scripts write themselves, Vlad. And Netflix knows this, stock boy. Netflix knows this. Ah, yeah, it is so hilarious. These boys are so funny. They say they're directors. I say, and so are women. So are women. But like I say, he's on his short story shit. So am I, sir. People just, the sheep and zombies don't pay attention. And when they do, they try to change the narratives. So that's it, and that's all. But like I say, he got workers. Y'all be hearing different voices now, whatever. And I've been hearing them every once in a while. But now it's like I hear different voices. You got the girls kikiing and shit behind the scenes, and you got a guy that just sounds like he's so infatuated to talk to certain type of people. And I'm like, are you a boy fan, a man boy fan, man fan? Y'all men fans be cracking me up, baby. We know the girls be going wild for their favorites, but the boys be like, they be all geeked up and stuff. It's super cute. It's super cute. It's super cute. It's super cute. Oh, yes, baby. At this point, Irv Gotti is a clown. Like, this is, we don't want this Tupac, Biggie, like, no, hip hop have come too far to be with the bullshit, Irv. Like, and if you want Ashanti back, go and win her back from Nelly or whatever. You know, Nelly is the, that's the king of St. Louis, y'all. Going, but you was married. Say word on the curb is you was married, and I didn't use to get that Drink Champs interview or whatever because it was not. It doesn't tickle my fancy. But you was married. Say word on the curb, you was married, really married, like a real married man. So Ashante was like, I'm finna do my own thing or whatever. And she pulled her that hot boy Nelly, baby. She say, adela, ea, oh. Excuse me, white people and politicians. I know Mitch McConnell is like, look weird. Look, sorry. As long as them acts is getting passed, we don't need nothing else to come from DC because I don't know what the hell y'all doing at this motherfucking point unless the Joe Biden, my grandfather, is going to cut and write that check so we can solve these technical issues and hiccups or whatever. So we can discuss, you know what I'm saying? Kanye was trying to discuss why slavery is in fact a choice or whatever, and he missed that target, so he just missed the memo. I mean, I don't think the college dropout studied long enough when he was wanting to play with the girls. How's that for talk is cheap? Yeah, I mean, sure, unless DC is ready to cut the checks or whatever, we just gonna keep this going or whatever, and we're gonna keep the pressure on the sheep and the clowns. In the meantime, I'm gonna be on my entertainment shit because we can teach the boys, the NFL boys, Drew Brees. Drew said, I never met you, you've never met me, sir. Others have, okay? I would have seen and pulled up on Sean Payton because his legs look like chicken legs. I was like, oh my God, I'm having a horrible hair day, and I don't want to just put on my Hoteps Saints hat because then I'm gonna probably look like a. I was like, I just look at his little chicken legs. I'm like, that. Hey, Mr. Payton. Mr. Payton is retired, y'all. Hey, Sean. He cute too, y'all. Hey, Mr. He's married, ladies. Don't even think about it. Stop it. Don't touch him. Get your hands off of him. He's married. He's really. Is Mr. Payton married yet? Oh, I gotta fact check, y'all. I don't know if he married yet. I know he's taking them. I know, girls. You're probably like, oh, Sean, I know. Before I met Sergeant, I was like, oh my God, Sean, in my head, you couldn't tell me no wrong. DJ Valet like, what? What? Boy, we from the South. We don't discriminate against nobody, okay? I don't give a fuck what color people is. I don't care if they Arabic. I don't give a fuck. And no, I'm not getting flown out to no Dubai. I don't play them games. I don't care if they're fucking mulatto. I don't care if they're fucking black. It's y'all thought I was gonna mention my nigga's name, huh? Where Beckham at? Beckham probably like what? Stop playing me. And he's probably retired anyway. I don't even know if he got traded or if he sit up there fucked up. Might have got injured. Quit. I ain't checking. You do come to my party. I'm not finna be around them dickheads. No. Drake said girls love girls. I will go where the girls be at. Be like, you can come to the party, just tell me your name. I don't have to do all this, sir. I'm not finna do that. Because then they're gonna be like, ooh, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And I'm like, ooh, I've got about 20 niggas probably finna pull up for you. And no, they want to be athletes. Those regular motherfuckers who think when they hang around athletes that they sit up there and just get to. You do not get the same privilege nor entitlement. No, stop playing. No, y'all niggas do not have no privilege or entitlement neither, but I'm just saying. People think, oh, if we hang around an athlete, bitch, to go get your fucking job broke, bitch, because we ain't gonna call security, bitch. By 10 or 20 niggas will pull up. And so I told my homie no. Beckham, I told him no. And Beckham is too young, because we're before y'all times. I keep on telling you, boy, stop playing with the take princess. You heard me. Jerry Jones already know I ain't playing, and Deion Sanders know I am not playing. Well, like he played for the Cowboys, but Mr. Aikman, he played he played with them. Yeah, he threw up the one on the thing. Go and do your research. Oh, I was trying to blind myself. Okay, y'all. It's been so much fun. I wish I would have played with the boys, Beckham. I wish I would have came and played with the boys. Went to the little parties. I was like, that's not for me. I like to stay on the ground. That's how I keep on telling Mr. McConnell. No, I like to stay on the ground. I am not working for them people. You know, Valet. So I hope they stop. And I am not the Russian. Go to DJ Valet. He's not a real DJ because he didn't know how to spin the ones and the twos. You heard me. He didn't know how to cut them turntables. He is the he's the Russian. He's the Russian. I have Irish DNA. He is the Russian. So stop calling me a Russian hacker, a Russian spy. I'm not going back to Putin does not want Natasha. Okay. And I smell that they're gonna be doing some type of trade. Russia wants somebody. They're probably just gonna trade off, and maybe your girl, handsome Brittany, will come back, LeBron, because they be like NBA, like this not our fight. Y'all, I'm absolutely done. The girls play too much. I'm absolutely handsome Brittany. That's what we call her. She is very handsome. She's a very handsome 6'8". So I guess Joe Biden or somebody will do the trade or whatever. Come bring Brittany home. Y'all just waiting for the girls to say, bring LGBT curious TUV who do not want to kneel for the flag, who's entitled, bring Brittany back. All right, so she have a girlfriend to advocate for her. We're advocating for real men and women out here in this universe who have been going through an unnecessary hard time for no sense at all, and it boils down to envy and jealousy. That's why you niggas need my homeboys no nigga. I'll try to lie you, bitch. You ain't gonna be no lie. I beat you hoes up. And I'm just, excuse me. I'm just saying, I'm being honest. Bitch, I'll beat your ass up if I let you ruin somebody's career. And I ain't talking about them. I don't know Deshaun Watson. Yes, he played for the Texans. I do not know him. I just smell some bullshit or whatever. And like I said, y'all need to get together and mediate and do what the fuck y'all gonna do. It's finna be football season. We don't have time for the shit. It's gonna be football season. Y'all see how I did that? That's how that bitch did. Why don't you just leave him, bitch? Bitch, you don't want to get knocked up and pregnant for all these motherfucking civilian niggas. Fuck you and your baby daddy. So I ain't leaving my nigga, bitch. Fuck you. Anyway, y'all. Why don't you just leave him, bitch? Bitch, you can't even fight for him because he don't even want you, ho. Now, don't you run that back to the fucking winos, bitch. 3 times, bitch. 1 time for the 9. You heard me? Bitch, talk this cheap with fucking Kiki Green. You did. Stop playing with me. But let's get back to the boys, y'all. Y'all know I like the tease. That's how that whole sound. Why don't you just leave them, bitch? Because you hit a federal lick hoe. Fuck you and your baby daddies. You want us to pull up in Atlanta, bitch? Fuck what T.I. say. T.I. know we good in the fucking hood. Bitch sound like she was the fucking exorcist and shit. Bitch, I'll punch the fuck out of you, hoe. I don't play with you hoes. Anyway, Mr. Beckham, where's ODB? Where ODB? I call him ODB. Mr. Beckham, like, well, I don't see him. Baby, that was before your time. My nigga don't even play ball no more. But if a bitch try to lie on a bitch, we gonna get you and them niggas. We ain't gonna hurt you, bitch. We gonna just... We ain't never had them problems. I told you the boys can't stay. They don't know how to stay focused when they got the whole entourage around them. So yes. No, Aiken, the one that you played with, no, my bestie was my homie. That was my homeboy right there, Mike Tillman. That was my baby, my boo. No, I didn't date him. I dated somebody else, y'all. Get your heads out the gutter. Yep. And I'm confident Mike would have made it too, or whatever. I don't know which team he would have played for, but you heard me. Yes, he was that star. And stars are born. Stars are born. They're not created, they're not duplicated. They're just born. You dig? All right, y'all. So I had 2% left. I'm finna see if DJ Valet robots or algorithms gonna chop it up on it Sunday. He dropping pre-recorded videos, baby. Baby, I'm finna, cause y'all hoes ain't talk, y'all clowns talking about shit in the YouTube streets or whatever. And I know Valed 12, Valed Papa. I'm not going to Valed or whatever, but the people that go to him, a lot of them are funny, and we live for the funniness. Mr. Vegan, John Sally, and you not invited to the barbecue, sir, because we don't want you. Oh, I don't eat meat. Oh, I don't eat boudin. Oh, I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat snook. I don't eat this. I don't eat charbroiled oysters from Acme Waterhouse. Acme Oyster House. I don't eat, sir. No vegans are allowed. That way we don't have to play with you monsters, okay? I'm monstered up and I don't fuck with clowns. John Sally not a clown. He's just, oh, he look like he be on every fall day. Like, ah, bitch, I'm retired. I ain't got no job. John Sally look like he be getting it in. Getting it in. Yeah, I can hear myself getting it in. I don't get it in. I guess it. Yeah, I should go and get a little daiquiri though. I'm just on water. Water. Boring. I'm from New Orleans, so I know how to have a good time. Told y'all most people from the city do not drink. They don't drink. They have a virgin daiquiri so they could just feel like they're doing something. But yeah, we're gonna see if the DJ we're gonna see if Valet. We gotta give Valet a nickname. I think we should call him the Russian spy, y'all. What y'all since they say I was the one weighing 200 pounds sitting in the basement. Obama, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, son. Saying a Russian spy. No, the packages was 200 pounds, not me. I don't weigh 200 pounds, you heard me. Shout out to Knowledge. You already know how we rolling, baby. One time for the civic STEM. You heard me. One time for that non-indoctrinated education. You did. Shout out to people in the YouTube streets or whatever. Y'all thought I was going to forget about y'all? No. Y'all don't want to make the world go around. You heard me? Yeah, especially when y'all sit up there and, you know what I'm saying, share your little trial stories, testimonies, and tribulations. You did. All right, y'all. I'm finna go and see and be nosy. I'm finna see who else I can love troll real quick. You did. This has been an exclusive random edition of Crowns and Tea with your favorite mean girl, your fellow sweetest tech princess, envy me greatly. Probably suspended and permanently banned from Twitter. Now I got a jet. Bye.